We're live. Ooh, they're scary. Look at the big thumb. Whoa. Hey guys, I just got to get my stuff together for the craft fair and I figured since I'm packing it up, I might as well just jump on here and then I can show you guys what I have for the craft fairs. So don't expect this to be a terribly professional video. I haven't done a live in forever, so I thought I should probably pop in and do one. All right, so I have stuff everywhere. This is a real not flattering angle for me. I guess I can live with it. All right. Where to start? So I have some empty bins, and I have some full bins, and I have some more empty bins. Oh, my little mouse was over there. Apparently stuff was smacking onto it. So I got these handy little baskets, I think at the Dollar Tree or Dollarama or something like that. But they'll be great for craft fair stuff. So, to start, I made some giant teddy bears with some really fluffy wool, so it's super soft. Oh, he's so soft. I love him. This is my teddy bear with the bow. He's so cute. And I made the eyes myself. Can't see them with the lighting very good, but he does have purple eyes too. So they're actually, hi Jessica. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he's very, very soft and fluffy. I'm very happy with him. He's very snuggly. And if he doesn't sell, I don't care. I'll keep him. But I'm very pleased with how the eyes turned out. I just crocheted them up. So there's the first. I should be pricing this stuff while I go. I'm not that organized. This is my whale. And I did him in like a velvet yarn. So he's really soft and squishy too. And I made his eyes as well. You can see they're just crocheted eyes. And then I just stitched them on. And again, if he doesn't sell, fine by me. I'll keep them. All right. So they're the first two to go into the bin. So I have two large stuffies. Oh, what else have we got? This is, thanks, Crystal. This is a seahorse. And he is a posable seahorse. He has wire in him. His head's really cockeyed. He's designed to wrap around a post, so his head is actually canted so that he can look around the post. But he's kind of cool. He's got those little flipper fins. This is just I picked up a big skein of this rainbow acrylic. And this is so far the only thing I've made with it. And I've got like tons of it. So I've really got to get it together because it pools really nicely and makes some great color combos. All right, so he goes in the basket. So that's one seahorse. All right, so now we have this basket. I thought I had, these are my, hi, Suze. Yeah, I love my stuffed animals. I can make them all the time, but people don't buy them. So this is my little angry kitty cat. He's got his little tail back there, but he's one of the flipping kind, so he can be happy on the pink side. Or he can be cranky on the blue side. I know I have another one of these somewhere, so I'm going to set him aside for the moment. I might make up a few more of these because look at how he's got a unibrow, but other than that, He's pretty darn cute for a cranky kitty. Oh, there's the other one. He's blended in with the Among Us characters. So the second ones, I didn't use plastic eyeballs because they were really taking up a lot of room. So here's the angry kitty. And then there's the happy kitty. Although he looks more like a bunny rabbit. But I got a couple of those. So those are 2 mood kitties. I also have a pattern for mood octopuses too that I might use. And then I have all my Among Us guys. These sold really well at my last craft fair. If you've ever played the game, these are the crew members. So there's the live one. And then if the imposter gets them, he turns into the dead one, which I think these are so adorable and people love them. I have a friend that calls cats carnivorous rabbits. I'm going to call my cats carnivorous rabbits now. That's a great name. So I did up a bunch of these. I just need to tie these ones together, maybe. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets, and then these 2 need mates. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 sets. So I have 8 sets Among Us. And then I have the 2 randos that I have to make mates for. And I sell these for $30 a set. And they sell pretty good. So I have red and the blue. And then purple. I had made a black set this time. So I'll have to make another couple of sets of those because I want to have a dozen sets of those to take. So I'll set them aside. And then we have our big basket of miscellaneous. So let's have a look through here. So we have Pokemons. Let me see what I have for my Pokemon guys. So there's Charmander. And I think I was selling these for $30. And this is Squirtle. Yes, Squirtle. I had to tag them because I don't know my Pokemon. They're really cute. I just don't play Pokemon, so I don't know what they're called. I'm sure I had other Pokemons in here. Oh, there's some little ones. So there's Cubone. And this was Clefairy, I believe this one is. Just a little tiny one. Oh, what's that down there? Oh, I don't know anything about Pokemon except that Magikarp is apparently the most useless one there is. But look how cute a little amigurumi it makes. I seriously love my little Magikarp. If he doesn't sell, I'm fine with it. What else have I got in here? I think that's it for my Pokemon. So I'm going to have to make some more Pokemons. So we got 2, 4. Oh, I've only got 5 Pokemons. You like Magikarp too, Crystal? Look at how cute he is. It's just the most adorable little pattern. What did it say? 2, 4, 5. So 5 Pokemon. I'm basically doing this so I know what I have to make over the next few days. I'd like to have about a dozen of each thing. So apparently I'm really going to be making Pokemon because apparently they sold a lot. All right. So set that over there. Plop our Pokemon in there. So then we have a large velvet bunny. He's faceless, but he's soft and cute. So he's made with a velvet yarn. I've seen those Magikarp hats. They're really cute. I keep thinking I should make some of those too, but no luck yet. So we're going to make that 3 large stuffies because I count him in a larger stuffy range. Plug him with the other ones. And then we have Mr. Dragon, who hasn't sold yet. He's been to 2 fairs, 3 fairs, but he's expensive, so I don't know if he'll sell. But he's very cute. I like him. Look at that wingspan. Whew. It's huge. So we'll put him in. So I have 1 dragon. What else have I got in here? Oh, yes. My Mer Horse. He hasn't sold yet either, but he's gorgeous. I have to admit, so many dead fish hats. Dead fish hats. Okay. People really like wearing dead fish hats. So this is the Mer Horse. Look at that tail. Ooh. And he sits very nicely on the shoulders. There we go. So you can carry your friend with you. So we'll put him in there. Oh, he's got a thread. And we'll plop him in with the dragon. So 1 Mer Horse. And then we have, oh, Baby Yoda lost his coat. A pattern on Nitty. I'll have to look that up. Not that I knit, but, you know, I have a couple of Baby Yodas. A Mer Horse is actually a hippocampus. Is that what they're technically called? See, you learn something every day. I just call it a Mer Horse. I should make a note, hippocampus. I'm not up on my what do they call them? Fantastical beasts. So you have a couple of Baby Yodas. I was thinking I should take my Baby Yodas and make them adults so that when you open the coat, he could be anatomically correct. But I haven't done that yet. All right, so we'll pop our Baby Yodas in there. So we have 2 Baby Yodas. Mythical creatures. Sure, that sounds good. Then I have a couple of my little horses. I think these are going to go on sale because I've had them for a bit and it's time to move them on. But they're cute little stuffies. So I think they're going to go on sale. So 2 small horses. Make a note, discount. All right, what else have I got in here? I got tags for stuff. And then I have just a little teddy bear. This is the same pattern as my big bear, but just made it much smaller. So he's kind of cute. He's so fuzzy. So I'll put him over there. 1 small velvet bear. All right, so those were all my leftovers from my last craft fair. These are all the Pokeballs I'm going to have to remake. All right, so that's all that stuff. Then we have this basket. I think I want to use this one to hold them. So these are my Fingerless Gloves. The lighting in here is pretty crap, but they're sparkly dragon scale wristers in a variety of colors. Let's see if I can... There we go. It's Canada. We need stuff to keep our hands warm. And these go great over a regular pair of gloves, just to give you that extra added warmth. So I need to see how many pairs of these I have. So there's 1, 2. There's some ice blue. 3. I love these ones. I might end up keeping those ones for myself. The jewel tones are gorgeous. 4. These ones I did in a metallic yarn. They're still pretty though. 5. These ones don't look like a match, but they actually are. They came from the same skein. 6. 7. So it looks like I have 7 pairs of fingerless gloves. So I'm guessing we'll have to make more of them. Is everybody ready for the winter? I know I'm not, but there it is. So then I just have some miscellaneous cowls. So this is just a nice snug foldable cowl. So we got 1. And this one has the V and comes up a bit. I know the W word, but whether we like it or not, it's coming. So, what are we going to do? I don't like it either. Apparently, we're supposed to see some of the dirty S word this week. I hope not. Okay, so I'm going to call these V cowls. There's 2 of those. 3 of those. This one's really pretty too. I have to finish adding the fringe apparently because that looks pretty sad. So 3 of those and then a couple of headbands. So I have to decide if I am taking them or not. Yes, let's find all the weather people for saying those bad words. All right. I think I'm going to put this stuff aside and I will decide later if it's going to go or not. This is going. And then, because they will be Christmas calf fairs, as much as I hate them, I made gnomes. So I have a whole bunch of these. I probably can't see it, but their hats are sparkly yarn. And let's see if we tip this a little bit this way. If we can see it. Yeah, you catch a little bit of the sparkle, but not much. So I've got them in a variety of colors. I just got to finish making the little ivy leaves. Holly and the ivy. Yeah, the holly leaves. That's what they are. For the hats, because I've only got it on 2 of them so far. But I got them in a bunch of colors. So hopefully they'll sell. Let's see, how am I doing here? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I have 11 gnomes. I got to make 1 more to make it an even dozen. And finish up their ivy leaves and get those on there. See, I got a whole bin of them. I rewrote the pattern because the original pattern, I don't know if I can show it, but it was done in 2 parts. So the body was a ball and then the hat was attached to it. So you had to do every part individually and then stitch them all together. And it was taking forever to make. So me and my infinite wisdom decided to redesign the pattern. So you start instead with the hat and then you work your way down to here, at which point you do a back loop and then finish the hat. Then you come back in with your body color, join it there, and then stitch your body. So this is all made in one piece. Then you make the nose, do a chain to hook all your beardy fluff to, and then just wrap it around the nose. Much more quick to make. So once I redesigned the pattern, I was much happier with it. Took a lot less time. I don't mind amigurumi, but the less stitching, the better, honestly. And the final one to sort out that I got to get finished is the dragon that I dyed the yarn for. Now, I made some progress on him. I've got him to this point. So his colors turned out pretty cool. There we go. You can see him. I got his front legs sort of pinned in place. And I got to finish his back legs. Finish attaching them. I had to put him in a timeout because I was getting very frustrated. So I put him in a timeout for a bit. And he's fully wired, so he's completely posable. But it's these, I love making these, but they're very much an artistic thing. Like you have to take the time to mold and shape and give them character and make sure you're placing everything just right. And this one, I want to be able to have a shoulder harness for him. So I have to make sure that I get his leg design just right so that he can sit on the shoulder. And then for his wings, which I have done, I just haven't hooked them up to their wires yet. I found I had some straight orange yarn, which was the same orange I used to make the multicolored yarn. So I used that for the inside of the wings. So when it's onto the wires, it'll look more like this. So you'll have like that colored edge and then just the orange on the inside of the wings. And because he's going to be a shoulder rider, I'm going to have his wings back like this so that when he's sitting on the shoulder, they're up, not sticking out. But they'll be posable, so if they want to spread them out, they can. But that's a commissioned project I have to get done before Christmas. But since I have the craft fair coming up the beginning of November, I have to get the rest of my inventory done. Now I have a bunch of shawls and some pixie hoods that I'm going to take too. I should probably count those. I'll get to them later. I basically just wanted to take inventory of my amigurumi stuff so I could get an idea of what we got to do. So apparently I need to, well, I should just make my to-do list. I need to make 4 mood kitties, so I'll have half dozen of them. I've never sold mood kitties before, so I don't know how they're going to sell. I'm not going to make a full dozen of them. I have 8 sets of Among Us, so I will need another 4 Among Us sets for a full 12. I only have 5 Pokemon. I got to make 7 Pokemon. I know they sell, so I got to make those. And 3 pairs of fingerless gloves. And 1 more gnome. 1 gnome. So that's my to-do list for the craft fair. I guess I better get stitching, eh? 4, 7, 10, 18, 19 things to make before. When is my November 5th. So I got 3 weeks. More than enough time. Making a frog. I have done frogs. There's a lot of work in frogs. Honestly, there's just like a lot of work in frogs. I do enjoy just saw a notification for my Amazon Prime Days. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I do like some detailed work, but I kind of have to be in the mood for it. This is why if you're doing a craft fair, make yourself some of these little Among Us figures. They don't take too long to make. They're not too fiddly. And they're pretty decent for bulk making because you can just like make all the bodies, make all the bones, make all the visors, and then just sit and stitch them all together at one time. That's basically what I do is production. I just keep throwing them in a bucket and then stitch them all together at the end. Frogs are super fiddly. They're not simple. They've got like such different legs. They got those big back legs and the skinny front legs. And then, like they got that distinctively shaped head. Like when you start to break it down and look at it, you're going, yeah, frogs are fiddly. Not quite as bad as a dragon, but they're still pretty fiddly. I have books and books and books of amigurumi, and just I made frogs once, I think, and that was more than enough for me. That's my pricing for the fingerless gloves. Sell these for $40 a pair, and these sell really good. People love them if you do them in nice colors or have extra sparkle. These are a really good seller at all the craft fairs. So my biggest sellers would be like the Among Us figures. Kids go nuts over them. And the fingerless gloves. Women go nuts over them. I hear you, Crystal. Commission or not making it. Yeah, we got to take those commissions when we can get them. As long as we can get paid for them, it's all good. Yeah, my Pokemon figures I've been selling for $30, but the little ones are going to be for less. Oh, I do have some dragon scale bags. I have some more stuff too, but this was the stuff I wanted to sort out because I needed to know what I have to make before the craft fair on the 5th. This is a craft fair I have not done before, so we will see how it goes. But I have my work cut out for me, what I need to do. I didn't end up using these. Those I need to tear apart. I got to see if I can find enough orange to make another little Among Us figure. I had these, I was selling them as pairs at the craft fair. I went out for a quick break and my mom was watching, and a little boy bought a set, but he took the 2 dead bodies. So now these guys don't have matching dead bodies. So I'll have to see if I have enough orange yarn left to make another half to him. If I do, great. Then I have another 2 sets. I haven't really tried mittens. I hate making mittens, honestly. I don't know why. They're not that complicated, but I hate making mittens. I should probably haul out some hand spun and make a few pairs of mittens to sell. But I found that a lot of times when I make my luxury stuff, like with hand spun yarns and things, that the price point I have to put it on, the people who buy it really appreciate it, but there's not a lot of buyers. And even those who don't buy, like they understand why it's that price. They just don't want to pay it, which is fine. I mean, I totally get it. But yeah, that's why I go with the dragon scale wristers. They look fancy, but I can make them with like, I got that yarn on discount. So if I can keep my supplies down, it doesn't take me that long to make them. So I don't sew. I have a sewing machine. I bought a sewing machine and I have not used it yet, but I want to. I'm thinking that maybe this winter I'll get into that. Maybe. We'll see. I have so many crafts on the go. It's like, do I really want to add another one? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But, oh, here comes Latte in from outside. We're supposed to get some really high winds tonight, so I don't imagine he's going to spend much time out there. Although, what time is it? Oh, it's 5:15. You only have 2 hours left, Latte. Then the catio gets closed. You going to come over and say hi? He's just walking away. Hold on. Come here. You have to come and say hi to the live stream. Come here, chubby. Ugh. This is my chonky cat. He's not like Bobo, who's like so tiny and svelte. Lift your head up. Say hi to the peeps. Oh, he's looking death glares. He is not impressed. TJ. So grumpy, my chonky boy. They don't want to look at your butt, dude. Come here. There we go. There's my baby. Yes. There's my baby. You're being nice now. Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. I don't want to look at your butt either. Oh, now he's getting into the craft fair stuff. Okay. Now you're getting into the craft fair stuff. Okay. Bobo's in bed because it's too cold outside for him. He's a delicate princess, you know. He's not like my tough guy, Tay-Tay. What are you doing? Knocking everything over. Isn't that what cats are supposed to do? Thank you, Suze. Yes, he is beautiful. He's chonky, though. We have to go to the vet on Friday, and I know what the vet's going to say. She's going to yell at us, Tay-Tay. She's going to say, you're too fat. I know, baby. I agree. A chubby cat's a good thing. Yes. And I can't really lecture because I'm not exactly svelte myself. No. I don't think Tay-Tay is going to live a very long life. He has too many health problems. So I figure if he wants to be a chonky cat, he can be a chonky cat. Excuse me, mister. Could you get your tail out of my face? Hello. He's my suck. Oh, he just figured out there's a screen there. What's going on? Hey, buddy. Okay. He hasn't left yet, if you can't tell by the tail flicking across. All right. I think Latte and I are going to go chase up some supper. I think that's what he's looking for. He usually likes to have just a little bit of my supper. He usually gets a little bit of meat off my plate. I know they're not supposed to get people food, but it's meat. And he's an, what do they call them? Omnivore, carnivore? Whatever they call them. He needs meat. So he gets a little bit of meat off my plate. You Tay-Tay? Yes. So we're going to go and I'm going to get stitching because apparently I have a whole bunch of stuff I got to make in 3 weeks. So I better get it all done. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing the stuff. And I'll see about getting some videos up again a little later in the week. As I've been busy, as you can tell. Excuse me. Once craft fair season's over, it'll go much better. No, I won't procrastinate, Crystal. And I'll see you later, Sue. So bye, everyone. See you next time.